Ready?
Yep.
Welcome, family and friends, to the celebration of the life of Harold George Smith. Harry's nickname was the Pirate, and he really didn't care how he looked and dressed in old pants, striped shirts and his daggy hat, hence the fancy dress today. To delight of his grandchildren, Harry had a parrot he called Captain, and he has trained him to say, "Pieces baked, there she blows," and aye aye. I think he would have been proud to see you all dressed up today looking a little silly. Harry was born here in Bounty Point and stated many times there's no place like it in the world. Harry had a bright, inquisitive mind, making his school days interesting. He always got top marks, but also boasted that he got the most detentions for tricks he played on teachers and fellow students. During his school days, Harry joined the Sea Scouts, and once he had a taste of going to sea, he had made up his mind to make it his career. Harry became a cadet with the Australian National Line and worked and studied his way to chief mate. During this time, he met and married the beautiful Marion, and they had 4 children: Adrian, Christian, Eric and Tempest. His time at home was precious to him, and spent it most of the time fixing up his house and spending time with his children. He loved going to the school to find out what they were doing. When they were little, he would let Marion sleep in and take the children on a walk to the newsagents where they would choose a matchbox car for their collection. If you wanted to have a conversation with Harry, you would only need to ask about his children. He was immediately immensely proud of them and would boast for hours if you would let him. When his grandchildren came along, his extended circle of love to include them, but joked that their fathers were breaking down conditions by changing nappies because he didn't have to. Harry was a good man and he had many friends during his life, but his special mate was and still is Franco. Franco knows all his secrets and will go down to Davy Jones's locker before he tells. Although Harry's passion was for deep-sea fishing, for which he received many awards, nothing compares to the passion he had for Marion. Marion was the love of his life, his strength, and he has missed her dearly. Harry's naughtiness would both please and annoy Marion. She would be most embarrassed when he took any garden statue, gnome or gargoyle in the street late one evening, set them up in the bus stop as if they were waiting for a bus. Marion knew it was Harry, but he wasn't owning up. He would encourage children in his games, and they well remember putting Easter eggs in all the letterboxes up and down the street with the words, "Don't eat me," written in texter. Harry has sea in his veins and his family in his heart. I now ask his grandsons, Zale, Dylan, Kai and Fletcher, to come forward for the reading of I Must Go Down to the Sea Again by John Masefield.
I must go down to the sea again, to the lonely sea in the sky, and all I ask is a tall ship and a star to steer her by.
And the wheels kick, and the wind song, and the white sails shaking, and a grey mist on the sea's face, and a grey dawn breaking.
I must go down to the seas again for the call of the running tide. It is a wild call and a clear call that may not be denied. I ask that is a windy day with the white clouds flying, and the flung spray and the blown spume, the seagulls crying.
I must go down to the seas again, to the vagrant gypsy life, to the gull's way and the whale's way, where the wind's like a whetted knife. And all I ask is a merry yarn from a laughing fellow rover, and quiet sleep and a sweet dream where the long trick's over.
Thank you very much, boys. It is now time to say farewell to Harold George Smith. You will be missed, you will be remembered. So thank you for the memories. Thank you.